White eyes in the darkness. I don't usually talk about this, mostly because it sounds fake. Ridiculous even. But I swear, everything I'm about to tell you actually happened. And it still messes with me sometimes, even now. It started off as just a dumb thing. My friend Jamie and I had been playing Minecraft for years. Nothing serious, just a way to kill time. One afternoon, we decided to make a new world. Call it something stupid. Joke Zone 3000 or whatever. The plan was just to mess around. Build ugly houses, slap pigs with raw fish, dig random holes. Typical bored energy. The world loaded up normal. Everything looked fine. Oak trees, plains biome, some sheep wandering around. We spawned near a small hill and started building this absurd cube house out of every block we could find. It looked terrible, but that was the point. A couple hours in, we noticed little things. A chest would be empty that we knew we had stuff in. A torch we placed would be gone the next time we logged in. Once we found a single redstone torch placed deep underground. Neither of us had gone mining. Jamie just laughed it off. Maybe an Enderman's getting creative, he said. I laughed too, but it didn't sit right. Then came the cave. There was this small opening right next to our dumb block house that I swear hadn't been there when we built it. It looked natural, but off. The edges were too clean. And for some reason, every time I walked near it, I'd get this weird chill, like my whole body just knew something was wrong. I kept telling Jamie I wanted to block it up, maybe even burn the house down just to make sure. He called me paranoid, said I was letting creepypastas get to my head. Maybe he was right. Then, one night, I joined the world alone. Jamie wasn't around. I spawned in our block house. Everything was darker than usual. Not night, but like the sky had this strange gray hue. And that cave, it was wider now, like it had opened more on its own. I stood there for a while, just staring at it. I had that full body chill again, even worse than before. I should have logged off, should have torched the whole place, but I didn't. I went inside. It was quiet at first, no mobs, no sounds, just the echo of my footsteps. Then deeper in the cave, I saw them. Two white eyes. No pupils, no glow, just there, staring back at me from the dark. And then came this laughing, low, garbled, broken, like someone just trying to imitate laughter but getting it all wrong. It didn't sound like a mob. It didn't sound like anything I'd heard in the game before. I froze. I couldn't move. Then I screamed, like actually screamed out loud, and hit disconnect. I deleted the world within seconds. Jamie didn't believe me. Said I probably imagined it, but he never asked me to rejoin that world either. He just dropped it. I know it doesn't have a satisfying ending, no big reveal, no boss fight, no glitchy name in the player list. Just some weird cave, those eyes, and that laugh that still haunts me sometimes when I stay up too late with the lights off. Whatever it was, I'm done with it. But if you ever spawn into a new world and something feels off, don't go into the cave. Just don't. The server with no name. I don't usually believe in creepypastas, but this actually happened to me last year, and I haven't touched Minecraft since. I'd been experimenting with LAN play and local servers on an old laptop, trying to set up a private world that I could leave running while I worked, but I kept getting strange errors when starting the server. No IP conflicts, no firewall issues. It just wouldn't show up in the multiplayer menu half the time. But one night, something weird happened. When I opened the multiplayer menu, there was a server listed at the top. No IP, no name, just a blank space. I assumed it was a leftover bug from hosting locally. Out of curiosity, I clicked it. It joined instantly. No loading, no encrypting message, just bam, in the game. I spawned in a completely flat forest, super basic terrain. No structures, no mobs, not even animals. The biome looked like plains, but with an unusually tight fog, even though I had no shaders or weather effects turned on. I assumed I was in creative, but when I tried to fly, nothing happened. Inventory empty, health bar gone, no crosshair, no hand on screen, just trees and silence. I hit F3. The data came up except for one line, local difficulty. Nothing. That's not normal, it should have been a number. And below that, 0 out of 0 players. That's when I realized the weirdest part. The server thought no one was online, not even me. /game mode creative, /help. Nothing, not even unknown command. I walked for a while, trying to hit escape to leave, but it didn't work. My mouse would move, but the menu wouldn't open. I tried Alt F4, Control Alt Delete, even physically powering down my laptop, but the game wouldn't close. Then I heard footsteps, clear as day, grass crunching, coming from behind me. I turned. Nothing. Then the sound again, closer. I spun around and saw it, just for a frame. A model. It looked like my own skin, but with empty eyes. Not glowing or red, just hollow, black sockets. It darted between two trees and vanished. I finally managed to force close the game by ripping power from my laptop. The screen went black instantly. When I booted back up, everything looked fine. But here's the part that really messed me up. The .minecraft folder had a new file, scene.txt, 0 kilobytes. I opened it in Notepad. It was blank. But when I moved my mouse, the file changed in real time. It wrote, "Don't leave again." I deleted it immediately, disconnected the laptop from the internet, wiped the drive a week later. Since then, every time I install Minecraft, even on a new PC, there's always a blank server at the top of my multiplayer list. It only appears for a second, then disappears before I can click it. No name, no IP, just a blank gray bar. The house in the fog. I've always found something peaceful about playing Minecraft alone. No chat spam, no random griefers, just me and the world. I was using one of my older single-player saves, a survival world I started back in 2020. I'd already done most of what I wanted. Beaten the dragon, built a castle, even made a small village from cured zombie villagers. The only goal left was exploration. I'd never really gone far from spawn. And lately, I'd gotten obsessed with cartography. I'd load up with maps, food, and supplies, then walk in one direction for hours, filling in blank spaces. That's what I was doing one quiet Saturday night when I wandered into a cold taiga biome I'd never seen before. It was foggy. Not because of shaders or anything, just low visibility. Like the game simulation distance was struggling. But my PC was fine. FPS was solid. Still, the fog lingered like it shouldn't have been there. After walking for a while, I saw a roof through the mist. At first, I thought it was a village house, but it was by itself. A small wooden cabin tucked between a hill and some pines. It looked old. Vines growing up the sides, mossy cobblestone, even cobwebs inside. That confused me. Those only show up in abandoned mine shafts or strongholds, and this wasn't either. The door was open. Not broken, not missing, just open. Like someone had left it that way. I stepped inside. No mobs, no light, just a faint draft sound effect I don't remember ever hearing in the game. The house had one room, with a bed, a furnace, and a crafting table. The crafting table was nothing unusual, and the furnace was empty, but the walls were lined with item frames. Every single frame was empty, except one. The one directly above the bed held a map. I clicked it. It showed the exact spot I was standing in from a bird's eye view, but something was off. The house was there, but so was something behind it. A shape made of dark blocks. I turned around in game and looked behind the house. There was nothing. I looked back at the map. Now it showed me standing at the front door. That's when I logged out. I took a break for a few days, but curiosity got the better of me. When I logged back in, I was in my base, spawned normally, nothing broken. I assumed maybe the fog biome had glitched out. Still, I checked the map on the wall. I had saved every region I had ever explored, but the new taiga biome wasn't there. No part of that land, not the trees, not the house, like it never existed. I scrolled through my screenshots. I take one every time I find something cool. No picture of the cabin. But I remember hitting F2. What I did find, though, was a single image I didn't recognize, taken that night. It showed my house from a distance. I never took that picture. And I play alone.